guess we'll start off here, guys. Chase just kind of talked about tonight and just being able to get this win on a family day and everything like that.
Yeah, it was a big deal. We took it very seriously going into the game. We didn't, we knew that we were going to put up a lot of points against them, but we had to sharpen the knife a little bit and just come out and just get better. And I thought the second team and third team guys, once they got in there, they did a good job, and super proud of my friends for doing that. But
as you mentioned, that's a proud moment to see the other guys that get a chance in there, but it also means something to this program going forward to know that those guys can step in, to know that you have guys that have your back if you need a chance to step out. What does that say for you guys?
That says a lot. I mean, they take just as many reps as I do every day at practice, so I mean, they deserve to be out there and get their chance to shine. So just proud of them for that.
Brenner, you had some great catches tonight. What was going right for you? What did you like? And I know you had the big one, the big little slant route that you took to the house. Just what did you see in their secondary that you were able to capitalize on?
They were giving us man, and we've been working since camp, one-on-ones with our corners. Great group of guys, and we just get to go against them every day. So really working against them helps us get better, helps them get better. And really going each week, using each other to get better, and it really helps us out on Saturdays. It really helps.
Now, obviously, I know Brandon's in here, but you have three guys that are throwing to you. What do you see from those guys? How is your confidence level, no matter who's in the game?
My confidence is high with whoever's in the game, whether it's Brandon, Mac, or Matt. I think they all excel at their own things, and they each can make plays and change games. And it's a three-headed monster, I think, and I'm super confident. I know the rest of the guys are super confident with whoever's in there. And, we just want to move the ball and put up points and move on.
Brandon, with that, I know a lot of people when they see you come in, and I know a lot of scouting footage, they're like, oh, it's just going to be run, run, run. You step back, man, you were just heaving it today. What was going right for you in that passing game?
I think just the play calling definitely opened up some we had some wide open guys, and that was nice. Like Brenner said, they were playing man a lot, so our receivers we trust them to be better than their guys in that situation, and they just get open, and they make it easy for us.
When you saw Lorenzo wide open, did you just have that moment like, oh, this is beautiful, this is a perfect moment?
My eyes kind of lit up. I saw him, and I was like, oh, it's finally happening. It was nice to see him open.
So, Coach, obviously the Northeastern State, we know what they were preseason ranked. We know that they haven't had a win yet, and they were a team that's struggling coming into this game. But for your team to still come out and be able to do what they did on the field and make sure that they, just were able to, I guess, capitalize on all cylinders, just kind of talk about what it shows for your team.
I think it was really important for us to get out to a good start, get out fast, and it was nice to see us, put some points on the board early. Our special team gave our offense some great field position multiple times. In the beginning of the game, we were kind of clicking, offense, defense, and special teams. So good to see us get off to a good start. And it was, for the most part, it was pretty clean. Got a little sloppy in the second half, but, I thought for the most part our guys played pretty hard the whole game.
You're able to, as you mentioned, you had really good field position a lot of times, just able to give to those backs like Tucker and the backfield, and they were just doing really good at getting into the end zone and just really having some great games on the ground. What was going right offensively with that?
Well, again, we have to kind of wait and see how they play us and kind of make a couple of adjustments there. This team took some chances and triggered their corners to the pitch, and we were able to get hit some things vertically down the field, which really helped us as well. So once we get inside the 5-yard line, our backs are pretty good about finding a way to get the end zone, and Tucker and Tyler are good players that know how to play and get in the end zone.
Talk about that vertical attack. I think a lot of times you were throwing still with Brandon out there, and it might have thrown Northeastern State a little bit in a loop because they see Brandon in there, think, oh, they're gonna run the ball. But Brandon with 2 passing touchdowns tonight. What was your take on that, and just having the confidence with him throwing it?
Yeah, I thought he threw the ball well. Threw the ball on time and threw where he needed to throw it. And I think we had one that got called back because of we covered the tight end up. But nice to see him with the play action, and that's the thing about running underneath center and doing some of the things we're doing if they're going to, bring those safeties in to help stop the run game, then they're vulnerable to the passing game, especially the vertical stuff down the field.
And with Mac, you had the opportunity. We know he's got a great arm. He has one of the better completion percentages in the MIAA, and tonight just being able to finally get those touchdowns that we know he's probably been wanting all season long with some of his passes, and a lot of it was your receivers doing that extra work as well.
Yeah, nice job. It was great to see him connect to Brenner and Brenner go get one in the end zone. Brenner has really battled back, from some of the injuries he had a couple years ago, and so great to see him with the ball in his hand and go score, and it's great to see Matt get his first touchdown pass here, at Carney Smith Stadium. So it's the nice thing about what we're doing offensively too is we keep a lot of people involved offensively, and that's been a real positive thing.
Defensively, you guys, other than the field goal, was pretty much a shutout by your defense. And I asked Chase a little bit about this, just being able to know that the guys who are coming in on the second and the third, and those guys that are backing them up, and they were still able to come out there and be dominant and be physical. What does that say about your team, not only just that first group, but the guys who will follow up?
It was great to see a lot of our twos, play in the second half and really play hard. And they practice every single day, and a lot of times don't get any reps, on Saturday. So, it was all set up by the ones. The ones did a nice job. And the other thing is, it was great to see our all of our guys on the sideline really paying attention to our guys on the field and what was going on. And we have a lot of respect for every single team, and we want to make sure that we played very, very hard in the second half.
To have this celebration with the families and be able to come out here and celebrate your seniors and those families that have been with you, some of them 5 years, what does that mean for you guys to be able to pick up a win for them? And then just talk a little bit about the family dynamic that you guys have here at Pitt.
Yeah, our pregame meal, we talked about, we wanted to recognize our seniors. We had them stand up and gave them a round of applause, and just wanted to thank them for everything they've done, and talk to our team about what you can do for them is to go out there and play your hardest tonight. That's what we wanted to be able to do for them, and we wanted to be able to do it in front of all the families, and very appreciative of all the families that were able to come back and walk out with their seniors. It's football takes a lot of time and effort, and those guys have put a ton of time in, and we feel like we have a really close knit, and our football family is pretty tight. So very happy for everybody for Family Day to have a win and our senior day.